went down. Sydney at night time. Only the night. The sun. Tell them that it's in nature. Why does it do it that way? They say why? Tell them that it's in nature. Does it do it that way? It's in out as a stranger. Their eyes are everywhere. Think that there knows I'm watching.
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff. Quick and efficient. Don't worry, Griff. I'll go with him.
You're coming with me, Ramiel?
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Ch.2. What? Have you forgotten already, my dear partner in crime?
I can't shake the feeling that you just maneuvered me into this again.
This is one of those moments when overthinking won't do you any favors, Mr. Detective. Besides, rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little Bamboo, before we officially set out, could you change back into your proxy form for me? Those short little arms and legs won't be much help after all.
Understood. I'll head there now.
So the place where Toby was kidnapped really is at the very bottom of the retroflux zone. But I still feel like Ramiel's keeping something from us. Just like she said in her little Q&A game. You're not allowed to lie, but that doesn't mean you have to tell everything. And we still have no idea why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer in the first place. Or what she's actually after.
Yeah. I considered asking her directly why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer while we were in the retroflux zone, but I doubt I'd get a straightforward answer. As for her objective, that's much clearer. She wants to use mine and Pyrois' ability to manipulate the singularity leakage to help locate Ch.2.
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Ch.2. I have a feeling there's a connection between all of them that we're still missing.
Yeah, Ramiel hinted at something similar as well. Looks like the only way we're getting any real answers is by finding that crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone.
Billy and Cecilia should both be resting in their rooms. Want me to call them over to help?
That won't be necessary. Too many people could compromise the investigation, and it might make the Enna gang Bangbu uneasy as well. Besides, with Pyrois and Ramiel accompanying me, I think we'll be alright.
Okay, stay alert. Fairy and I will support you remotely.
Target.
Oops, sorry.
located. Optimal route planned.
All right, we should get going.
Human nature. Let's do it that way. Why? It's human nature. Nothing is fun. That way. A rank. Sweet. Why? Hey, Rick.
Huh? Is something the matter?
I can become even stronger.
The first safe house.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Forget your troubles and let time melt away. Approaching the target location. Navigation complete.
Wow, Amber Hall was this close? No wonder Remiel can get there so easily. Huh? Wait, is that secret?
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for quite some time now. Huh? But it is behind you.
Secret? I wasn't expecting to see you here. What's going on?
Greetings, Mr. Wise. While on patrol, I came across this Bangbu citizen. He appeared to be in some distress, so I stopped to inquire about his situation. Waiting for someone? And who might that be?
This Bangbu. Is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? He's way too nervous. Secret's starting to get suspicious. I need to come up with something before he gives himself away. Secret, actually. The person he's waiting for is...
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo. Is that right?
Mr. Gaboo? Whomst?
I do not know. But we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Gaboo. Perhaps today. Perhaps tomorrow. But one day, we shall wait no longer. For Mr. Gaboo will finally arrive. Oh, it's a line from the famous play, Awaiting Gaboo. Did I get that right, Mr. Actor? Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? But the line you just quoted was unmistakably from... Ah, wait. I understand now. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no actor boo. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is still mentally in character. Yes, that must be it. I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation and rudely interrupted your rehearsal. Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction can we fulfill our duty to protect Rose Califer.
These two. How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. Oh well. At least Secret doesn't seem to suspect anything. If she learns that Remiel is involved, explaining the situation could get complicated. Oh well, we've come this far already. I'll deal with it later if it comes to that.
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further. Farewell, you two. I wish you a pleasant day.
This has been a huge misunderstanding.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. What kept you? You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now, covering for your accomplice in front of an airspace patrol officer. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp. She's certainly difficult to deal with. Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. All right, enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower level of the retroflux zone. The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting for us. All right, Griff. That's enough flattery. The sky will get dark soon, so we should get moving.
Here we are. The bottom floor of the retroflux zone. The lingering ether here isn't normal, similar to the energy hub. The concentration and activity levels are way off. In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Come to think of it, Griff mentioned something like that too.
No, that tickles.
Remiel, what are you doing?
Why, to bring a certain someone back from his own little world, of course. Now then, Mr. Detective, what new clue have you uncovered? Oh my, are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get me to sneeze too. Then we'll be even Steven. Deal?
Doesn't work.
There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
The lingering ether in this area. Its concentration and activity aren't normal. It's a lot like the energy hub. In other words, the deeper we go, the higher the chances of encountering a singularity leakage. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. Remiel, I need you to follow my directions, okay? I'm confident in my abilities as a proxy, so it shouldn't be a problem. Remiel? Are you listening? Remiel.
I'm listening. Please, go on.
I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. It won't happen again. But I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the route planning to you. Oh, great Faithin.
Why is Valina here?
Must we use that title? Oh, great wanted Void Hunter?
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else.
Be careful. Those mechs are behaving strangely. These abandoned mechs. They were most likely affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment to cool down. I'm here. As expected. Be on your way. Here, wind shear. Time cut. Yeah, interesting.
Hyrois!
Don't disappoint me. Please get back. Hear the howling. Done. Let's keep moving.
Seriously, what is Valina doing?
Watch me closely.
The nearby ether activity looks abnormal. Could it be a singularity leakage? There are way more enemies around here than I expected. Remiel, how's it going on your end?
Let's get a little closer. These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first-generation Void Hunter. That would make quite the headline.
Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
For something I picked up so recently, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. I heard that, Pyrois.
Oh.
We should slow down a bit. The area's data still hasn't fully synced. Remy, wait, don't! We still ended up entering the singularity leakage.
Since we're here, Let's finish this quickly.
Alright. Let's handle this, Pyrois.
You're next. Don't get scared. That'll help.
Torching Sun! Strike down!
All right. The enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
After all that, we still ended up entering the singularity leakage. Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakages whenever possible.
Sorry. That was my bad. It won't happen again.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved much. I've mostly just been relying on Pyrois' power. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where I'd only hold you back.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself, Mr. Proxy. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right, the predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that title. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that make you feel a little better?
Thanks, Remiel. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous? You're giving me way too much credit.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the ground. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves it isn't enough. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Remiel, where did all that come from? And no riddles? Did your chronic riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me first.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage?
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who still remember what happened back then.
Remiel.
Now that you're feeling a little better, it's time we kept moving. The crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Mr. Proxy.
Hey, I'm not the one being difficult here, Remiel.
Yes, of course.
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
And yours. As you say, Mr. Proxy.
enemies in this area actually increasing in number?
This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Mr. Paxton.
I can still keep up with you. If I push just a little harder.
Put that aside. I'm here. This light is for you. Let's stir up some trouble. A single moment and the power change.
Torching Sun!
Finally, that's over. We should keep going.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Mr. Proxy.
Up ahead. That's the place from Toby's memory.
Of course.
That's a strong ether activity reaction.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
In other words, the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Ramiel, don't completely destroy it. It has clues connected to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood. Hear the howling wind. Give ground and step. A single moment and the power change. Whatever you say.
Hygrois!
Don't disappoint me. Try not to move. Still not giving up?
Everlasting Flame! Strike down!
Looks pretty enough. Let me play the final night of your
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73% similarity rate. Site confirmed.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll leave that to you and your AI assistant.
Sure, no problem. Leave this to me. Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the bamboo. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control them remotely and make them commit crimes? Or maybe...
Best be quick, Mr. Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? Wait, what's this? A video? No, it looks like a photo. Huh? How is that possible? He's alive?
Oh.
There's no way. He should be... Serpico. How is he here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but... this mech's data is way too corrupted. Barry, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating anomalous image data.
Is it really? No, it can't be him. It's just someone who looks like him. I must be seeing things. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Serpico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah, that has to be it.
No, it's him, bro.
What if... What if that really is Serpico?
You look pale, Mr. Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. The culprit is clearly long gone. Mr. Proxy, Wise? Are you listening?
Oh, I'm fine. Just give me a little bit. I want to confirm something.
Wise, stay away from that mech.
Explosive device.
Close. I need to figure this out.
Wait! The clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Oh.
Wait. What is this? I don't recognize these voices. Or visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. And my back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Vike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remiel's memories. But why am I seeing them? If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves. Belliora Vike. Huh? And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remiel, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time. No one will hold it against you.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon. A Karma Core? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Toby, you've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me. As you always have.
Yeah. Just like always.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night, Lily. My feathers again.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remiel? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Mr. Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your sister, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Oh, right, Serpico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called Karma Core. And after that?
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remiel.
I'm sorry, Wise. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall.
They forgot some voice lines.
Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remiel.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faithen and I would have that strange resonance, didn't you? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes, I knew all along that he would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the Karma Core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere, I will forgive you this once. So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you realize what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califer truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fairly good guess. Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here in Rose Califer for now?
Ramiel, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final gift she left for this world.
Running to work with that dance.
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before. What exactly happened between Ramiel, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer? Forget it. I shouldn't be dwelling on that. I've got to head back to Amber Hall first and review the data we collected.
Beneath wings, heavy and soaked.
Forget your troubles. And my time.
I'm always ready to deploy a delicious meal. Just give the word. Settling in for a hearty helping of pancakes? That's pretty good too, right? Hey now, you look like you're running on fumes. Finish your pancakes and get some proper R&R, all right? You're finally back!
Huh? Belle, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflux zone. If Remiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and come looking for you.
Sorry. That's my fault. I should have let you know. Wait, how did Remiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then?
Yep.
So, what exactly happened after you lost contact with Fairy and me? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants really do that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Both times Thaumiel was there. But you spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like that happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracaena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracaena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Draceena's hosting it herself? Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard that there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Lindvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like Sir Pico could really have been...
No, Wise. There's no way that was Sir Pico. You know he already...
Yeah.
Wise, I get it. Seeing Truvia again was bound to bring back a lot of memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy, they're gone.
Hey, Belle, why do you look even more upset than I do? Anyway, let's leave the past where it belongs for the night. We should both get some sleep. We worked hard to get our schedule back on track. You wouldn't want to ruin it now.
Yeah, you too. Don't stay up late. And no scrolling under the covers. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone before I call it a night. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
Wife? Your light's still on. Still working. Wife? I told him to go to bed early, and here we are. Huh? These scattered papers here are...
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second Assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. He needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the Second Assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second Assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, First Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for Second Assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters was the time and location, not the victim's identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy, why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records?
Too late, Second Assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Bruastrum. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for Second Assistant.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder Lady Dracaena spent so long dealing with the CCD singularity leakage problem. Huh? Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap? Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for Second Assistant.
It's a line.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out? The fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Huh? Belle, what are you doing here?
That's not important. Look at this. Fairy and I found out why the culprit is creating these singularity leakages.
What is this?
This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. each of these singularity leakages overlaps with the others, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom. Wait, it couldn't be. Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it before, it already showed a clear tendency to be attracted to singularity leakages.
Okay, but what happens after that? Once Gertablulu was moved into Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone found it?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of the singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead. I slept pretty badly last night. Oh well. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
There you are! Belle already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll head to the energy hub and trace the singularity leakages as they appear, until we locate either the culprit or Gertablulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and back you up remotely, just like before. Wise, if you run into the culprit or Gertablulu, don't do anything reckless, okay? Your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Belle. I promise I'll be extra careful.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Belle. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Wise and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy, you're on your own, buddy.
No problem. A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow, seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that, it's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go! Wise, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in Buastrom?
It looks like an office?
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Valina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertablulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
Strange. We expected the trail of singularity leakages to lead into Buastrom, but why would it end at Lady Dracina's office?
Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now! You startled me. What are you all doing here? Well, actually, Wise, you explain. I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gertablulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Lady Dracaena, do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Goethe Blulu is most likely... Wise, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
It's all right, Lady Dracaena. We're all friends here. It shouldn't be an issue.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracaena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh.
It's a bit complicated, so Wise and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Wise back to you.
Right away, no problem, Lady Dracaena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Something feels off. Why am I treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send them away like that? Should I call them back here?
What is it, Wise? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracaena.
Come here, Wise. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, there still is a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, are these documents connected to the incident?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports. They don't seem to have much in common. What's going on? My eyes just... Wait, that ethereal broke in several days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like... behind me. I knew it. You're not Lady Dracaena. What exactly are you?
Lady Dracaena, I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Truvia. No. Move, now.
Lady Dracaena, are you unharmed? We received word that something inside the CCD... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Secret? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Wise.
Wise? Lady Dracaena, forgive my boldness. But do you mean... Mr. Wise gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Wise and Truvia. But I believe Wise must have acted on impulse. He would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Wise and get to the bottom of this. He just fled.
The ambience.
Lindburn isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Secret? Secret, is something troubling you?
My apologies, Lady Dracena. I will find Wise at once and bring him back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find him, arrest him, and then bring him back to me.
Pyrois! Why did you pull me away? Juvie, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving. Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois?
You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois. So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Califer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you, and then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Ramiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop, so I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep.
She's invited you.
If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Pyro was maybe a jerk, but he was right. Those wounds were clearly fatal. Straight to the gut, driven straight through. Yeah, she's not surviving that.
All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bang-Boo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Romeo.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
Wise, you are getting way too many wife material girls.
Alright.
You know, Wise, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
What wings must feel really uncomfortable, huh?
Yes, honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, why would you crawl into someone else's bed? Wouldn't that make her upset?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porcelloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons ultimately comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when Arche and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor Arche's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porcelloi as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core. Then that would mean...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for Arche's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind Arche and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Remiel.
Arche was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Damiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily.
That's why she
In the
lived so
final
long.
moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place? That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much...
Now you know why.
It's your turn.
She needs a hug, bro.
Huh? My turn again? For what exactly?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now it's your turn.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply started explaining it on your own.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Mosient, the head of High Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well, so it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we all had ambitious plans for the future, understanding the Hollows, perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows. In our teacher's words, we were meant to seize the sun called Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambitions' rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back. Back to the ruins of Helios, to save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambitions' help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows, that we'd do whatever it took. But she turned us down without hesitation. I can't really remember what happened after that. But on that day at Helios, no one made it out alive except Belle and me. Then in Roskalifer, I met Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though she were talking about someone else's life. I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's, or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Wise, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me? I see. So that means Dracena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
What's happening outside?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Uh-oh.
Is that secret?
Uh-oh.